and welcome back to my channel. I am back with the second episode of Junk Journal Flip Throughs with my second junk journal. So this was my second one. I really like the cover that I did on this. So with my junk journals, I make pretty much all of them. I like doing different kinds of paper. So a lot of the store-bought ones are just going to be plain like cream paper. So when I junk journal, I do junk journal in homemade inserts. This one is one of my earlier ones, so it is stapled. I actually got a brochure staple. I believe my first one I just had to try and do with a regular stapler, but this one I actually did get my brochure staple, so it held up a little bit better. And let's get started. So I have in here, again, I do my start and my end dates, and again, it was about 3 months or so. And then I have my little like pocket, and this was from a pen pal, so I just stuck that in here. This was also a pen pal did this one for me, so I wanted to have that in here, and I liked having this yellow inside to have the yellow rise and shine. So you'll notice that in my junk journals, there are certain pages that I don't necessarily do anything with. So this one in particular, because I had vellum, I wanted to still see this like designed page on the back. So I didn't actually write anything on it, but I did on the back. So this was just a random quote that I decided I liked. So I just kind of went ahead and did that. And this one, I actually did a junk journal with me spread to do this particular spread. So you'll know this was a Happy Mail one, but then I also used certain things that I personally had in my collection to add to the spread. Oops. Again, another Happy Mail spread with the card in here so that I could refer to it. And this was actually a cutout from, or no, this was actually a card that I folded and made into a pocket on this like partial page. So you'll notice in this junk journal, I played around more with different size pages. And so I was able to get some kind of cool effects sometimes. So, you know, I have this little guy like stuck in here. I did a little bit of journaling. I save the stamps a lot of times. Sometimes I'll save them for other things, and sometimes I'll save them and directly put them on the junk journal spread. Have little tip in. This was a really quick little day trip, so I was able to fit the entire thing just on this partial piece of paper. My Lush spread, because why not? This one was just like a memory, so I just wanted to commemorate that I had actually done my written exam for that, and I got some fun Easter stickers and washi tape, so I did a quick little spread for that one. This was one where I just actually had like blank, it was like standard white paper, and so I had a map that I essentially glued down on the one side and then created a pocket on the other side and then added little bits and bobs in there. And then I was able to have a full-size pocket to keep my train tickets. Oops. And let's see, so for example, this one was from June, whereas this was from, this one I didn't date, but this was from March. So you'll notice that I kind of played around. So this is March, but this is April. So in this particular, in the second junk journal, I played around more with not doing things in chronological order in here. So I got some cute flower ephemera that I decided to put in here and do some lettering. And I got these little ceramic pots. So I did this little thing. Oh, yep, so I was really obsessed for a while with shard eggs, and so I found these little ceramic pots that had like chocolate, like mousse dishes or whatever, and so I got 4 of them so that I would have enough to do my own like shard eggs at home. And so I just did my like how to make shard eggs at home, buy it, eat it, and then save them forever. Oops, here we go. So have information from a birthday party, so just like the restaurant that we went to. This was actually something I saw on Instagram, and I totally forgot to write down who it was. I need to go back and try and find that, because this was just like a doodle on scratch paper that I had done, and I need to go back and find out who actually did that so I can credit it. And I had, so I always pick something that's a full page that I really like for my center page, and a lot of times I end up doing a quote. So this one obviously was Marilyn Monroe. I had to do a Marilyn Monroe quote. So here I just taped in the brochure. So I actually taped the back page completely rather than doing just a tip in, because I think the back information, like, it wasn't very interesting. And then the little partial page here, just various information. This actually, I don't remember what this black like envelope was from, but I went to a bar and I really liked their coasters, so I stole a coaster and just stuck it in here. Oops, there we go. And a lot of times if people send me tea, I'll save them to use as little pockets for various things. So sometimes I'll do just random notes. Oops, I got a pocket letter. I actually got 2 pocket letters. I got 2 pocket letters basically on the same day, so I did little bits from both of them to make this spread. Little tipped in envelope with a little card that I made of these like artist trading cards, and I was playing around with watercolors. Oops, there we go. So you'll notice a lot of Happy Mail spreads in here because I really like to save cute bits of Happy Mail. And this, like, honestly, most of these pieces were from the envelope, and so I just like peeled them off to save them, but they weren't things that I was able to like use on anything else, but for a junk journal spread, sort of remembering the mail that I got, they were perfect. So here I've got the little envelope, and I think it's like re-glued itself. I can't even open that anymore, but I could eventually. This was from like wrapping from one of the things, so because the string was already in it, I just like peeled off the wax seal and then used a tape roller and just like taped it down right on the spread. Ooh. This was from my olive edition when I got that. I actually, the wrapping that they did, so I used the stamps that I bought. This was from the actual packaging information from my purchases, all that kind of stuff. And actually this was from, my dad got me some stuff when he was in Korea. So this was the assembly guide. So that I have it because it's really pretty. And also I still have a couple of little inserts that I can make. So whenever I'm ready to make the next one, I can just go back in here and look at the assembly guide if I need it. There we go. Another tip in and another little guide there. Oops. Yeah, and then again, I left this page blank because I had the vellum here, so I wanted to have that like nice sort of back section, but then I just did a quick little thing to mark the end of this one. So that is my second junk journal. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comment section. Let me know if you guys are junk journaling and if you have like kind of fun things that you do that you think might be fun for me to try in some of my future junk journals. Let me know as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.